Yeah. So yesterday we have seen VPC with public subnet and private subnet. Is anyone tried this lab? Any issues, hurdles? So if no, we can move forward. And I have assigned one assignment actually. So if you go and check your assignment here. So this is an assignment in the Google Classroom. Here is an assignment. So this assignment is deploying an application into an EC2 instance. So please check this and try to do this practice. In coming classes, I'll be assigning the ticket over the Jira board. I'll be going to assign the task over the Jira board. So please make sure that every day you can provide at least 40 minutes and do this practice so that it will be very easy for you. Okay, so everything is available inside the classroom. If you just click on here and view material, so your interview questions also there, and all these diagram and class notes and the video link also there. Just please go there and check it out, do your practice. If any issue, so you can ping over the Slack or you can ping over the WhatsApp. Okay, yeah, so please do this. This one is very important. As I mentioned yesterday, please do practice this one, creating an ad gateway, attaching, mounting. All these are very important. And one more thing, we need to know one important concept called VPC pairing. Okay. Now as of now, we got to know inside the VPC, we can create one or two subnetworks or many subnetworks as per the IP pools are available, right? But so there is one more concept called VPC pairing. So before that, let me discuss why I need a VPC pairing. Why I need a VPC pairing, basically. Okay. Why I need a VPC pairing. So inside your AWS, we are creating an isolated network, right? An isolated network that is nothing but VPC. It's completely our private network. Private network. It is completely our private network. So inside this network, we are creating our databases, our servers, EC2 servers. So our many other things like auto scaling groups, ABS, and we're deploying many other applications here, right? Because I would like to customize and isolate within the network of the AWS. So I don't want to be over the, okay, is asking something. Yes. Please join. Okay. And I don't want to be over the default one. So I would like to be create my own network, which is mimic the same of data center connectivity over the AWS. Right. By default, what happened? By default, what happened? You are just creating a one VPC network for your one of your application or one of your environment, let's say. And you also need to create one more because as your project is expanding, you need this VPC creations. You cannot enclose everything in one VPC. let's say for an example, so this time you took while you're developing, you are in the starting phase. When you are in the start, just took the IP address of 10.10.1.0/22/22 or /26/22 or /26 as VPC IP address. So inside that you are creating only two subnets. So this is very minimal IP addresses you are getting here. But your services, your servers are increasing day by day. So these IP addresses are not enough. So what you will do is you can edit the existing VPC or existing IP address pool. No, it is not possible in the AWS interview question. Okay. So what can I do? I can create a one more VPC because I got an experience with a minimal IP address. If I create, it is not enough for my expansion of my workloads, right? So what I'll do, I'll go with the another VPC. So here I'll take somewhat /16 or /20 or /22. I'll take this the bigger number of IPs available. Fine. Here also I created one server. Let's say for an example, here also I created one server, and here also one server is there. But I want these two servers to be communicated. So this is in one network, and I'm creating this another VPC in another network. Like it is something called 22, and here it is 20, like this. So this is completely a different network, and this is completely a different network. So this VPC is different, and this VPC is a different. This one is different, and this one is different. By default over the AWS cloud, not even only AWS, it will be an Azure or it will be in a GCP. These two VPC networks will not connect each other by default because the networks are different. First of all, the networks are different. That's why it is not able to connect. The IP address is different, right? Able to connect. Then how can I get connect? See here I'm deploying one application. Here I'm deploying one application. These two should be connected. So let's avoid the application topic. In general, what I want, in very general, in technical terms, we don't want to be discuss over the developer point of view. We'll discuss over the cloud engineering point of view or a network engineering point of view. I have two servers in two different networks. By default, those are not get connected. In network point of view, what I have to do? I have to do some configuration over the router or a switch, and I need to configure some static protocol or a EHRP protocol or a BGP protocol. We use it to have this protocol in the network. So these protocol we need to configure. But now here, we are on the cloud. We are on not on the ISP level. We are not on the physical data center level. But how can I get connect? AWS has developed everything. So here is the one solution that you can connect this network to this network by using one service called VPC peering. Okay, VPC peering. What does mean by peering? See, there is a two terms actually in general life we use. One is pair, right? And one is peer. Pair is something when two identical things are available with minimum distance. Okay, that means there is some feature which is identical, or acceptor or receiver should be identical. Okay, that features are there, then that is a pair with the minimum distance. When pair matter, these two will be too long and having slightly different features, but you want to get connect. So that is pairing. This is a difference. An example, Bluetooth, mobile Bluetooth. Okay. So that is the best example for pair, and even your things like your chappals or something are pair. Coming to peer is something. So two things are at very far, but you get connected them to communicate. So that is peering. Now here also two different networks. So this term is completely from network engineering, guys. Okay, peer. So when you are connecting to one country to another country, so this is called peering. You just can get connecting to the different networks. So here also inside the AWS network, I would like to connect between the different network pools. So that is going to done by the VPC peering. This is very important because in every project, if that is using AWS, if they are using multiple accounts or a single account, at least if they are running 20 workloads, they'll be go with 3 VPCs, at least 3 VPCs, even single region, at least 10 servers, at least 20 servers they'll go. This is a minimum requirement that you need to run. Okay. Let me draw a diagram so that you will get understand how this functionality or a mechanism is working. Okay, let me take fast. So there will be a region. So this is my region and VPC. So this is my VPC. So inside the same region, I'll be having two VPCs. Okay. Two VPCs. And there'll be a subnet. Internet gateway. Here is an internet gateway. And here is an internet gateway. Now we are running through two different VPCs, not subnets. Security group. Security group. Finally, needs to instance. The connectivity will come to this one like this. and this is IGW to route table. Okay. IGW to route table. And here is the connectivity. It should manually attach with your VPC. Just not happening. Okay. So inside this region, we will be creating one VPC peering. So this is the symbol of VPC peering. I'll create a VPC peering. Okay. So this peering, how it will be get connected? It will be connected to the route tables. It will be connected to the route tables. This is how it will connect. For an example, now what I'm doing, let me take the pen, right? Now what I'm doing here, if I sit in this server EC2 and if I want to ping, so this is a different IP and this is a different IP. I'll enter the IP address also. I want to ping this one. It will directly come? No. First, it will come to the route table. It is not doing any external communication, right? It is not going out of AWS. It is inside the AWS. So it will go here and it will go to this pairing and it will go to this route table and it will forward here. So this is how it will connect between the servers. If they are in different VPC networks. This is very important that in projects, this is mandatory configuration. Don't forget. Okay. Now let me enter an IP addresses. So this IP is 10.10.0/16, let's say. And if I go here to this VPC, here it will be a 2. Okay. And this subnet will be 10.10. Okay. Here what we can do, 3 octets we are taking, so IP addresses will not enough. So we'll go here. Here it has 0, but the left side I'll take it as 20, like this. Okay. 10 network, 20 network. Here it is 1.0/24 or 28. The minimum IP address you can take. So I'll just duplicate this, and here the subnet, here the subnet will be 1.24. Okay. Now you see this is a region. This is one network, which is 1010 network, and this is 20 network. These two are different now. These two are different now. And in each VPC, we have one subnet. And each subnet, we have EC2 instances. Are you clear? Is everyone clear on this topic?
Actually, I was late in the class, so I'm not. Is it possible for you to shortly describe what we are doing?
Yeah. So basically, this concept. So if you are getting this connectivity, why I'm using this connectivity means in AWS. I think you are okay with VPC concept, right, Hitesh?
Actually, I need to go through previous classes.
Okay, okay. Just please go through that. So inside in AWS, basically what we are doing, inside in AWS, whenever you create any service account, it will provide one default VPC. Okay, one default VPC. So always you'll not going to be dependent on it because you cannot do your customization. So it is AWS provided connectivity that you are using. So that is not at all recommended as per your security concerns. So what you will do, we'll create our own VPC, that is our own network over the AWS. So it is something like you're replicating your own data center connect. So how data center can be kind of customization you can do. So those kind of things you are just mimicking over the AWS by creating the VPC. So inside VPC you can run your servers and whatever the customization as per your security concerns you can do it. So that's what we are using VPC. To create VPC, we need subnets, we need a route table, we need security group, we need internet gateway. So here we are just seeing them as just in a graphical user interface. Hey, I just go on here. Here is a one subnet. That's it. When I click on it, it is opening. But how it will be in the data center? There is a physical device actually. But here it is completely a very simplified manner. So I need that 5 components to create this VPC. Again, why? Because whatever the application I'm deploying here, it is completely a private to me in my own network. So it is completely private. So it cannot be accessed outside. To get accessed, you need to do certain configuration by exposing one public IP to your application. Okay, so that's why we are using VPC. What happened? So we cannot always rely on single VPC. Even our own VPC, we cannot always rely on single VPC. As the project and workloads, maybe you are using microservices concept. So you are doing a front end, back end, and many services. For an example, you are running almost 50 or 100 microservices. Your business is getting expanded from 50 to 100. When you have created this one, the IPs are not enough because the setup is every day increasing. The IPs, whatever there is, not enough. So you have to create one more. If it is enough also, you need to do something called left shift and right shift testing, right? So that you need a development environment, you need a staging environment, you need a pre-production environment, right? You need a UAT environment. user acceptance, right shift testing environment. So for that, you can't be on the single VPC. So for that, you will create one separate and isolated network. In here, again, you will create a servers. If this is the development server you're deploying, this will be a UAT server. So now this VPC and this VPC will not connect by default in the AWS. To get connect, we have to use VPC peering. So that is what today's class is. Is that okay? Got it?
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
If you're clear, just tell me. Otherwise, I'll explain one more time. Payment tabs.
Actually, I will go with previous class, and I'll try to understand. And if I not get, then I will connect to you.
Sure, sure.
Not waste everybody's. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Is anyone there that you have still confusion?
Uh,
Fine.
uh, yeah. Instead
Yes,
of VPC peering, also using the transit gateway also, right?
yes. So transit gateway is the second option, which is having the advantages. Now, why still AWS is keeping VPC peering even the transit gateway is available? The first question. You might also have the question, same thing. Might be you can think. So why VPC peering as per your requirement? Why still AWS is funding an amount to that this service and also running this service over their data centers and get optimizing every day? Means there are some customers who are, they are not big applications, the big companies. They're just enclosing their connectivity or infrastructure within two VPCs, or they are having four VPCs. Two VPCs are for production and two VPCs are for development and staging. So they are just minimal, right? So for them, they no need to go for a transit gateway. So why a transit gateway? Why a VPC peering? VPC peering is only having an option of connecting two VPCs. That's it. One is requester, one is acceptor, like Facebook friend request. Only two VPCs can be connected. But while you come into transit gateway, so transit gateway is having an additional feature that you can connect n number of VPCs over your AWS network. Not only in your same one account, not only in one region, you can connect by using VPC peering or a transit gateway if your VPC is in the same region or in the different region. If your VPCs are in same account or a different account, you can connect. So transit gateway can be connected to multiple VPCs. Let's say your entire project is having 50 VPCs. Yes, it is possible with the transit gateway. It is not possible with the VPC peering. VPC peering is only having an ability to connect only two VPCs, one and two.
Sir, only two, sir. I mean, more than two, not support. Like, I mean, 4, 5 VPCs also there means we
No,
cannot
it
do
is
this.
not possible with VPC peering. So that is possible with the transit gateway.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So can I go for an execution? I take MFA.
So we had class about the AWS basic. Not I'm not actually no. I'm basic for AWS. I'm
Yeah,
beginner.
we have a
I
classes
didn't know.
basic fundamentals. If you go through the classroom, class first and second,
Okay.
please check those. Almost you'll find 7 videos over there.
Okay.
Okay.
So how many days left? Like I am behind.
No, no. You just need to focus the last 3 classes.
Okay.
Okay. Focus on last 3 classes. So if you are getting still confused, then you have mentor money. You can. I'll just ask him to ping you. So he'll explain you whatever you're missing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm going to create 2 VPCs. VPC and more. Yesterday we have seen VPC only, right? How the manual work is there. Now I'm just going with VPC A. Okay, a simple name. This naming convention is very important at your projects, guys. Because when a project is named with specific naming convention or with specific code, you need to follow the same. If you are doing like any random naming, that is very hard to understand to other colleagues or to your senior management, like who are like your project managers, stakeholders. Many people are lively watch that over the cloud. So whenever you are giving any naming convention according to your project, you need to follow that. Okay. So VPCA right now I'm giving for our understanding. And as per our diagram, it is 10-10, right? And now I just want only one availability zone. I'll just go with 1, and I don't want any private subnet, 0. I want to use 1.0/24. 1.0/24. No NAT gateway. When I need a NAT gateway, when I want private and public should be communicated, right? Now create VPC. View VPC. Your VPCs. I have my VPC A. Okay. Let me create VPC B. Even we can call it as development VPC, staging VPC. Okay, like that also we can call it. Now I'm just calling it as VPC. According to our diagram, this network is 20 and number of availability zone is 1. This one is okay. 0. Customizing is 1.24. Okay. No NAT gateway, no VPC endpoint. Create VPC. View VPC. Now, if you see, we have VPC A and VPC B. Okay. So if you go to subnet and refresh, so also we have 2 subnets. One is VPC A subnet and one is VPC B subnet. Okay. And route table also, if we go, we have 2 VPC A and VPC B. Internet gateway, see, 2 are there, VPC B internet gateway, VPC A internet gateway. Okay, so all these components are created. Let me go to EC2 section. Here I'll just go to instances, okay, and click on instances. Just launch an instance. I'm taking it as VPC -A, okay, server. Linux, okay, fine. T2.micro, key pair, and network settings. Inside this network settings, what I need to, which one I need to select my, which VPC you want to be deployed. Now VPC A server, right? So for VPC A server, you need to select VPC A here, and automatically whatever the subnet is, okay, so that is automatically got selected. You can see what is an IP address, 10.10.1./24/24, sorry, okay, here, and auto assigning public IP. If you want to access any web, enable it, or otherwise no. I would like to create a new security group, so let's say test, and just give SSH or all traffic. Okay, anyway, 8 GB launch instance. View all instances, refresh, let it be get ready, and parallel I'll create one more instance. VPC -B -server, Linux, T2, Emotic apps. Now here I need to select VPC. This should be your case. Even it is enable or disable, no matter. Just be all traffic and just launch. View all instances and running. Now two servers are running. Let me open my terminal so that I can configure. So what I'll just do. First VPC A, I'll go connect, copy this, go here and just paste. Yes. In your terminal, if you're not able to see any git bash, I'll just give you one file. You can just use that file. Okay. So automatically it will be enabled. I'll just show one simple trick with your terminal. VPC A server. I'm just calling. Okay. VPC A. So this is VPC A, which is 1.225. Let me go to the VPC B. So if I want to go to the VPC B, I have used same key pair, right? I'm just copying the same command. You can see I'm just copying the same command up to @. Here I'm just pasting. What I want, I'll just go to instances section and I'll select server B. I'll take public IP. I don't need any DNS that time. This is the DNS. I'll just go here and I'll paste. Okay. Enter. Yes. Now here you can see it is 10.21, 20 B network, 10 A network. Here I'll go into change a color to the B, VPC-B. Okay. Now these two servers, I would like to check are they pinging or not. How can I check them? First of all, I will be in the VPC-B 10.20.1.226. Where is the private IP address? This is a private IP address. I'll just copy this IP address and I'll just come to the VPC A server and I'll try to do ping. Ping will work on ICMP protocol. Now, are you getting any replies? Are you getting any replies? No. So that means, are these two servers are connected?
No. Not.
Let me check in reverse path. Now let me go to the VPC A and I'll take the private IP address and I'll go here into VPC B and I'm pinging VPC A. No replies. Why you are only pinging a private IP addresses, sir? Why can't you ping the public? If you are pinging public, what is the result? Yes. Now here in a VPC, I am taking public. So public feature is it can able to resolve anywhere over the public. So you'll get the reply. You'll get the reply. So this is work for your application which is running inside. Okay, public you can use to run or to expose your application which is running inside the server. But for connectivity, it is not. Here you can see these two servers are inside the AWS network and you want to work here. Whatever the engineering work you're doing, you want to work here. So these two are inside the Amazon network. How can I connect these two? These two should be connected privately. If you want to send any file, so this should be connected privately. Okay. That's why they are created the VPC pairing. That is not case. With IP address, how it is accessing actually, you are sitting here, you are sitting here and you are pinging this server IP, public IP. How it is going? It is coming to route table, going to internet gateway, going to internet and reaching to this one and coming here and going like this. This is how it is going. But if somebody man in the middle attack, if they are there, they can do something. Why you are entering into the internet first thing? Why you are entering into the internet? I don't internet. When I have everything, I have mimicked the data center connectivity over the AWS, then why should I go to the internet? I have to get connect internally, right? So this is what the peering. This is what the peering is doing. Okay. So here, now what I need to do? I need to create a VPC peering. So still the ping is there like that. Okay. What I'll do in the left side of the blade at your VPC section, the left side of the blade, if you come down, so there is one called peering connections. You can see peering connections. You need to go to this peering connection. So there is no peering connection. Create a peering connection. So name a peering connection. I'm just connecting. Let me give a simple name. Connect A to B. Simply I'm using this name. Okay, just simple to understand. And who is the requester? From where you are requesting? You are in VPC A or you are in VPC B. Let's say you are the one developer inside the VPC A and there's a tester in VPC B. You would like to connect. So I am from VPC A. So this is my network. Is VPC B or tester is sitting in the same account or is sitting in different account? If it is different account, you need to provide this account ID. From where you can get this account ID? If you go right side here, this one, okay, here you will get the account ID. This one is the account ID. Okay. Now my two VPCs are in the same account. Is in the same account, but are same region or in the different region. Where am I? I'm in the Mumbai region, same region only, right? These two are in the same region. So this is region. If it is another region, you need to enter the code of that region. Same region. Which is the acceptor? B is the acceptor. That's it. The network is this one. create peering connection. It is created. Yes, it is created. Is it pinging? No. Let me initiate this another ping also with private IP so that let it be continue like this. Now you can see two are initiated like that. Peering connection is created, but still I'm not able to get the response. Why? Here you can see this one. You can accept or reject peering connection using actions menu. You have until Thursday, November 14th. It is something like your friend request. Why this option is enabled? Just previously we have seen it is in the same account, a different account, same region or different region. Let's say there is one company, ABC company. Inside this ABC company, you are working with multiple teams. By mistakenly, because of the same duplicate naming conventions, you need to request to the A to B VPC. By mistakenly, you have requested to the A to C VPC. That is not at all recommended. This is not the security. This is not the case. If there is no acceptance concept or accept feature, if you are directly requesting and connected, then means number of people can connect, right? If my account is there and your account also there, you know my account ID. Because you are attending the class, my account ID is simply visible over there. You just entering and just giving a connect. If you will be connected, my servers can be in your control. You can able to connect to my servers, right? So this is not the case. Not the case. So that's why there is something need to be taken, approve. Okay, approve. Now let me come here. Since I am in the same region, that's why this banner is showing here. If it is in the different account or if it is in the different region, the acceptor region, if you go, then you can able to see this banner. Go to actions, accept request, accept. Am I getting ping responses? Am I getting ping responses? No. Why I'm not getting ping responses? Because this only created, but there is no information in route table. How, sir? I didn't get it. Okay. Now I'm sitting here. I'm pinging this server IP address. First, what it will do, it is trying to exit from the security group, trying to communicate with the route table. Now, route table is trying to find an information of this network. Is my route table having this network? When it is having, it will forward. It is not having. The same thing here also. So let's go over there. Sorry. Let me go to the route tables. Let me select first VPC A route table and go to routes. Here, routes. Is any information available regarding your B network? No. Okay. It is not available. It is not available. What you'll do? Edit routes. Add route. What is my network? 10.20.0.0/16. This is my network. And how it has to forward? What is the target? Peering connection. What is the target? Peering connection. So select peering connection. Automatically suggesting con AB. Right? Select this. Now I have saved. Am I getting ping response? No. Because you just did one side setting. Another side? Yes, you need to do. Go to another route table. Go to another route table. Now I need to go to the VPC B. Routes. Edit routes. You can see 10 series is not there. Edit routes. Add route. 10.0.0/16. Am I correct?
24, I think.
No, because we are not specifically forwarding the traffic towards the one subnet. Because if you do like that, what will be the result? See, here a VPC is there. Inside, you have multiple subnets. If you do first single subnet, this can be communicated to this subnet IPs only. What if you want to connect this subnet with another subnet inside this VPC? No, right? So we are connecting to this network. Under this network, whatever the subnets are there, all will be connected. So now, if I go, I'll just select and I'll come to the peering connections and save it. And immediately I'll come here. You can see I'm getting ping responses. I'm getting ping responses. That means two servers are able to reachable. Now you can do SSH, a file transfer, all these things you can do. If you want to do a file transfer, if you want to do a connectivity, or if you want to do something, okay, so you can do it. Concept of connecting one service to the VPC resource securely. So that is very, very important concept. After this one, we'll get it, that VPC endpoint. That's very important concept. In many interviews being asked, okay, in many interviews, because it is used, it will be there mandatory. In any project you see, if they are using very good network, then it is must and should. Okay, so these are must and should things I'm telling you guys. Please do this practice so that you will get some familiarity with the console. The same thing we are going to repeat in a different pattern with Azure and with GCP. If you are getting good understanding here, this is very easy to understand than Azure and GCP. If you are understanding this one, you can just simply play over there, in those clouds. Are you all clear with this topic?
Sir, can you summarize once again, sir?
Yeah.
Hello?
So,
Just
yeah.
you can summarize now.
So summarization means
Sir,
now
can you write
there are
the
two
side by side
servers.
steps now, sir? So it will be easy for us to understand.
What
Just
kind?
write, I mean,
How
just we
you
create a
want to
VPC.
steps? Like,
Yes, yes. Just after that we
I
create a
just
subnet.
didn't get you. Like exactly how do you want to write the steps?
Here only side by side you can just write now, sir. I mean, like first point we created VPC and second point subnet,
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
okay.
So it will be easy for us to understand.
Fine, fine, got it.
Yes.
The first step, create two VPCs.
Okay.
One is VPC A and another one is VPC B.
Yes.
Okay. Second thing is all route tables and internet gateways and also subnets will be created under this VPC A and VPC B. Now what you need to do, you need to create two EC2 instances,
Mm-hmm.
two EC2 instances in two different VPCs. Okay.
With this color. Oh.
And the third one is you need to try to ping them each other. Try to ping them each other.
Okay.
So the result is no response.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you need to do in the fourth step? You need to create a VPC peering connection.
Okay.
Once it is created, need to be accept.
Yes. Oh, so here if you send the request, there accept.
Yes, accept.
Okay,
It can
when
be
it is
in the
saved,
same account or a different account
we can do
or same region or
different region.
different region.
Okay.
Okay, same region or different region.
Here one question. So when you create the EC2 instance, you should be enable the public, right?
No, no need.
No need. Okay.
You can go with disable public because you are not communicating over the public. You are doing internal communication. You
Okay.
can try disabling the public IP and ping it. However, what we are pinging, we are not depending on the public IP. Right? We are communicating with private. Why I have enabled public? That is first question. See, from your point of view, got it. See, why I have enabled? Because I need to log in from my terminal to the server to get this ping response. If you are not enabled, you will not able to do this SSH to log in from your terminal. That's why I enable.
Public IP, sir.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So while creating instance only, we have to enable public IP.
Public IP is to connect. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Because you need to log in into the EC2 instance and check the ping response, right? So you need to connect. So in coming class, what we can do without public IP, then how can I connect? So that's what we're going to do in coming
Okay.
class.
And cross region also, no, sir? Cross region, cross account.
Cross account is again a transit gateway concept. If you want to do be
Okay.
connecting with the another account, the same thing.
Ah,
It is in the same or different. So that means that is a cross account.
okay, okay.
Now, fifth step, you need to create pairing and then you need to
Check the
add
ping. Oh,
IP address in A and B route table. A
okay.
and B route tables, you need to add IP address. Then
Okay.
check the ping response.
Okay.
So IP address means VPC A and B, right?
Yes, yes, VPC A network IP address and B network IP address, 10 series IP address.
Range, na, sir? 10.10.0.0/16.
Yes,
Range we have to check.
10.10.0.0/16 and 10.20.0.0/16.
0.0/16. Okay.
So you need to mention this one in this route table. You need to
Mm.
mention this one in this route table in
Okay,
cross.
okay. So that feeding
And
connection
should
less
be
than.
connected. This should be connected with IP address
Okay.
in the route.
Okay. Oh, thanks for that.
Okay, fine.
Hmm. Sure.
Okay then. So any doubts?
Not at my end.
Okay, okay. So we can also use is even we have the students who are already working as same infrastructure. They can add their inputs also. If your project is using something different, then so whoever wants to add any inputs, you can add. We can discuss the same point here. That is very helpful to other students. Okay then. So deletion process. First, as usual, you need to delete the servers. Instance state, terminate. And then go to peering connections and just select this one, delete one. So delete the related route table entries also, and just type delete. That's it, deleted. Now go to your VPC. Here select your VPCA and let's see, does it? No, still NS. See if it's still fine. Let's wait for a couple of minutes.
Do we need to delete for our practice, or if it is running, then it will be charged? That's why we need to delete.
VPCs or those things will not be charged. For your free tier account, 5 VPCs you can create for free. It will be not, but the servers you have to delete. If you want to continue the practice, you can stop the server and then you can resume. There will be no charge. You can stop it.
Okay.
The only thing, how much you used, that much only you can pay. So that in your free tier, mostly it will almost come for 8 to 9 months to you. If you use like practice and delete, and it will long last for your 8 to 9 months. No need to pay any single rupee.
Okay. Server, do you mean it's a EC2 instance, right? Server, that means
Yes.
EC2
Yes.
instance.
Yes.
So
Easy to install.
we need to stop there.
Yeah, stop them. And now I'll go to VPCA and I'll just delete VPC. And I'll give delete. I'll go to VPCB. Just delete VPC.
So for peering, they will charge, na sir?
Yes.
Okay, okay.